Basically, we live in a multi-codec world, and we think 2020 will be the year where we move away from the monolithic dominance of H.264 into a multi-codec world. And I think this is just natural. I mean, if you look at the statistics on the right side, for example, we see for sure you can reach like 100% of the devices with H.264, but you are not providing the best quality to our users by just using H.264. There are codecs out there which are much more efficient. Just like VP9 or HEVC, they are 50% more efficient than H.264, and you can reach a stunning amount of devices with these codecs. So you can actually reduce your costs with these codecs, or keep your costs in the same amount and double the quality for your users. I think this is what is required in the market. This is what we see, and actually we think that this complexity will just continue to grow. So we think with new formats coming out, AV1 for example, but also VVC and AV2, which are currently in the making, for 2020 and beyond, this will be the theme. In general, we hear people always talking about Netflix grade quality, but if you want to have Netflix grade quality, it also needs Netflix grade complexity. Netflix is using all of the codecs. Netflix is using a lot of very complex technologies like per title encoding, for example, to deliver the best possible quality for their users and their viewers. And if you want to do so, you also need to deal with the same complexity. We think it's to some degree unrealistic to support this end-to-end internally for most of the broadcasters. So we think they need to partner with somebody who is really an expert in the OTT area so that they can basically focus on what they do well and also focus on the content, because we see it the same way as a small company. You only have so many developers, you only have so many resources. You need to focus on the things that you are doing really well. I think this will be a real theme of 2020, and we think in 2020 the complexity of these workflows will just continue to grow. But it's needed to deliver superior quality, basically. That's the bar that is set by a lot of other services out there, and that's the bar that is set by the broadcast and linear signals that we see. And I think the companies that will be able to adapt to these changes very quickly, the companies that manage to deal with the complexity of these workflows, will be the winners of 2020 and beyond.